Today, I'm finally texturizing my short fussy hair again. This time, I'm taking you through every step I personally follow, from preparing my hair to applying the texturizer and sharing my final result. If you've been curious about my process, please keep watching, Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Brigy, and I share my real fussy and texturized hair journey, product reviews, honest experiences, and everything I'm learning along the way. If that is your kind of content, please, I'd love you to subscribe and join my family. You're welcome. This is what my hair looks like before I start. I've cut it short because I personally like keeping it short. Yeah, up you can see. Yeah, and today I'm using Escal regular texturizer, and I'll show you how I apply it on my own hair. But remember, everyone's hair is different, so I'm simply sharing with you my own routine and experience. Let's get started. So these are the products I'm going to use: Escal regular texturizer, a toothwide comb, petroleum jelly to protect my hairline, and neutralizing shampoo and gloves to protect my hands, and a conditioner. Let's get started by applying the petroleum jelly on the hairlines here. Let me put my gloves, and this is an important step. Please don't skip it. You need to protect your hands. I started applying the texturizer section by section, working carefully and trying to apply it as evenly as possible. Once it was applied, I kept a close eye on how my hair was responding. Yeah, make sure you don't apply on the scalp. Yeah. Let me apply the rest, guys, and then I will be back. Yeah, I've done applying the texturizer, and now is 12:14, so let's see how long it takes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye until I see the results that I want. Now I'm going to use a toothwide comb and try to smoothen my hair. Look. Yeah, I think this is perfect for me, so I'm going to rinse it out. And now is 12:39. Yeah. I rinsed it thoroughly, then washed with a neutralizing shampoo before conditioning. Now I'm going to use a neutralizing shampoo, yeah, and wash my hair until I don't see and pink color, because when you see a pink color, it indicates that there are traces of the product on your hair. So yeah, we are going to rinse it out until we see the leather white. Yeah, when you see it's pink, just know that there are traces of texturizer on your hair. Make sure you scrub your skin with your fingertips and your nails. As you can see, the leather is really pink, so it shows that the hard traces of texturizer. So I need to wash it separate times, and the leather is white. Yeah, let's pull. This is the 4th time I'm shampooing the hair with a neutralizing shampoo. I want to make sure that the lather is white, and that one in case the product is completely out of my scalp. Don't forget around your ears. Yeah, let's come closer. Look at that. The leather is white, so I'm going to rinse it out. Look at that. The leather is white. That gets no traces of texturizer on my scalp, so I'm going to rinse it out. Yeah, I'm done rinse it out, and I'm going to apply conditioner, and this is my favorite conditioner, Nature Box. Yeah. Now I'm going to use the white comb and distribute the conditioner evenly. Yeah. As you can see, even in the back. And I'm going to let it sit for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is done, and let's rinse it out. I've done rinsing out, and now I'm going to use my hot t-shirt to dry my hair. You can use your hot t-shirt to dry your hair or microfiber towel, but today I'm using my hot t-shirt to dry my hair, and this is less impressive. Secondly, I'll go in with my leave-in treatment, Micala here. Smells so good, contains panthenol also. Yeah. And apply her around. Smells so good, guys. Secondly, I'll go in Escal Drip Moisturizer. It's a kind of spray. Lastly, I'm going to apply Big Papa Gel to define my cast. Yeah, here it is. Just small amount to define my cast. Yeah, and scrunch it to define my cast. These are my results, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with how my cast turned out, since my hair is short now, and I feel like the curl pattern is even easier to see. One thing I've learned is that a texturizer isn't a magic solution. My hair still needs moisture and regular care. But personally, I enjoy easier styling and curl definition. Guys, tell me this. Have you ever texturized your hair? What was the biggest lesson you learned? Or, if you're thinking about trying it, what is your biggest question? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed my texturizing process. If you have any question about my experience, please leave them in the comment section box below, and I will do my best to answer. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.